State your name.
My name is Sarah Sullivan.
Sarah, why did you come to see us over at Colorado Life Coaching?
Because I want my ass kicked repeatedly and hardly.
Okay, great.
And I need a mirror put in front of me so I can see what's happening. But I don't like looking in the mirror when I work out. And Glenn tells me to do that, and it's very helpful.
Great.
But I hate it.
And then some of the other coaches around, like your fitness and your health and your well-being and around business and relationships. What else has been shown to you with that reflection?
We have been strategizing for career goals and relationship goals and health goals, coming up with our life purpose, which will serve to generate like areas, I guess this is the areas of focus with Tom, to figure out what I want, when do I want it, and how to get there.
Yeah.
And also the life purpose goal is to make sure that I actually want those things.
Yeah.
And that's been really nice.
And things you're wanting to create with your husband Ben, what you guys are.
We want to quit our jobs and only have fun all the time. So that's why I'm here. And be hot.
Yeah.
And have big boobs and a big butt.
Okay.
But a little tiny waist.
Tiny waist. Okay. And that was what Ben said, or what he said?
He will be down with that if that's what we do.
If that's what we do.
Yeah,
okay.
he'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. So you want him to also a little waist and big butt? And
he's his own man. He can do what he needs. Yeah.
But it sounds like the work with us from when you first started, you've been making some progressions with how you guys are going to strategize for this life plan with family in the near future and with having fun.
And strategizing. I think
healthy.
what is funny is that strategizing for relationships and strategizing for our careers is very easy. Strategizing for health is probably also easy, but I make it a little harder. And I think that is particularly interesting. Why do I make it so much harder to strategize on health? I'm not really sure. I have to figure that out. We have to figure that out.
Okay. But it's come a long way from when you first started, would you say? So what are some of the shifts you've experienced?
Maybe it used to be very anxiety inducing to record the calories. And now it's just something that I do. And,
just the thing.
And so taking some of the emotions away from the health goals is helpful. And so that's been interesting.
Yeah, and then learning, like, you've probably learned how important like technique or how to work out smart is. And
yes, if you sign up for a workout with Glenn, don't expect to drive yourself home because you will not be able to lift your legs to put the brakes on the car. But that was nice because I think I have some nicer little muscles now, and Ben likes them too.
Yeah. And how does it feel to be a lot stronger and have a lot better like body awareness and a little more confidence you've lost some weight, you've lost quite a bit, and
30 pounds or something.
Wow.
I guess maybe like 40 pounds from my highest weight, but that might have been like right when I called you at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But then we got 57 pounds to go, so
And what does it take to get there?
Stay hard. It takes to get there. You have to keep working hard, and it doesn't get easier. And if it gets easier, then it's too easy. You have to work harder.
So to make it harder.
Sorry, yeah.
And how do you get yourself to do that? What kind of like commitment do you have to make with yourself around that?
A good one. That's where I'm struggling. That's the struggle that we've uncovered today is the commitment making.
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult?
Do you think it's something that most people have probably an issue just based on how people are with like certain areas of their life? Maybe people are good at one or two areas in life, but they have another area that's like they're floundering and struggling with.
I can see that with maybe family, for example, where they have a problem committing to like a financial review or something, or knowing how much they spend, and that's so easy for me, but it's so hard for me to know how much I eat, and maybe for someone else it's hard for them to know how much they don't relate to people or something in a relationship. So yeah, there is a weak spot, and we are finding that out.
Great.
But I kick ass at business and relationships.
Yeah. So you are kicking ass at these
Just so
things.
you know.
And do you believe it's the same exact formula for kicking ass in business and relationships that could be applied to one's health and well-being, their fitness? Like it's kind of the same, like make a commitment. You have to
work backwards.
Reverse engineer what you want to.
Reverse engineer your thing. Enjoy doing it.
Okay.
And also, what worked for your small business isn't going to work for your big business. So, what worked to lose your first 5 pounds is not going to work to lose your second 5 pounds. So, you have to change your strategy.
Change your strategy, yeah.
And remember why you were here.
Okay. So, and then it sounds like, so there's some guiding principles that you have to follow at different stages of getting unstuck and getting empowered and transforming a specific area of your life. And you have to kind of do the day in, day out repetitions, would you say?
Yeah, it's becoming more clear that the teeny tiny little decisions every day are what make it happen.
Okay. So it's the little details.
Little teeny tiny details, little slides here and there, little slip ups.
Okay.
And but then also the little decisions, the good ones are great. But if you get lots of really good little teeny tiny decisions, then you're probably making pretty sweet progress.
Yeah. So making lots of decisions on a regular basis, and some of them go well, some don't, and it's a messy process, but
very messy. Ideally, those decisions would become habits, so I don't have to think about them anymore, and they just kind of go. Okay. So that's what we're working on.
Great. Well, thank you for the share, and I think I believe we'll be pretty excited to see what happens in the next phase here.
The next 3 months, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sarah.